Bro was right. Yo. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another week of Taking High Ground Fridays. We are happy to be here. It's a good time to start talking about the plans when it comes to collecting and strategies going into the new year, and also what just looking back on our collection and some of the things that we've done and what we noticed, and some of y'all plans as well. My name is Rob. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Oh, my bad. I was on mute. We
Figure,
got
figure.
so many people here today. What's going on,
Man,
guys?
off the rip.
Dude, if you guys are new, and most of you guys aren't, but if you guys are seeing this and you're new, we have a lot of people in the Discord. If you guys want to sign up, come up to FortniteCards.com, go to the Discord. If you want to become a pro member, you can go to member benefits or pro members up here. Man, I'm super excited for the pro members. You guys have, what's today, Friday? Less than a
Yeah.
week left to claim your free card. All right, this is free. It's limited edition. Some of y'all have this.
It's on the spin. It's on the spinner as
It's
well.
on the spinner right there.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be accepting any more of these ones after Wednesday. All right. So there's only 50 made, but we're going to cut it off, and then we won't be releasing them again. It's a super sweet card, and we have to do that because we have other stuff that we want to make,
Yeah.
and so we're going to keep them limited and keep them coming. I know you guys are excited about the thumbnail and about the crash. First, let me say what's up to Inky, JT, Daniel, G2G. What's going on? JL, Matthew, Natron, Kevin, Get Hype, and David. Crash is coming.
What's up? What's up?
I don't know about a crash is coming. All right. So some of you guys are pro members, so you probably watched the video Wednesday.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know how much to say,
I know.
but I'll say this, guys. 2025. I don't expect any cards in 2024.
Hmm.
We expect cards in 2025. Um, as soon as we get information, which we will eventually get information, we're going to be talking to you guys. I did have a breakthrough with Fanatics. I'll say that. The pro members know what I'm talking about. I finally got through to somebody, and I am now able to get information out to the hobby as soon as it is allowed to come out, if that makes
Yep.
sense. Um, Very good news, but nothing in 2024.
Yeah.
I expect 2025. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But yes, things are still being planned for 2025. So it's exciting. So in the meantime,
Yep.
as the thumbnail said, prices are way, way down.
Hmm.
People are, some people are frantically selling. People I don't know who are like doing these auctions and things like that. Um, we're getting emails about people selling stuff. We're getting messages about people selling stuff. What is your plan? What's your strategies, Rob, for the next couple months until 2025 when we expect to see a new set?
Yeah. So I talked about it a little bit in our pro members live, but I feel like I did pretty good this year. I knocked out some big ones that was that didn't seem like it was gonna be possible for a time, but now I still have a small list that I want to go after. Uh, but also I like the comfort of Series 3 at the moment as well. Series 3
I've seen a
feels,
couple
yeah,
people talking about
yeah.
Series 3 in the
Like
Discord.
like even like I have a lot of Series 3 to grade. I've just been like, putting them to the side. It's a pretty good PSA offering this month. And also I
What
think
is
it's
the offering? Because I get
13
people emailing us and they talk about
13.99.
like grades. So
Yeah.
13.99.
Yeah, for non-sports,
So
13.99.
have you been waiting for when you send stuff in? Like right now, it's a down market. Actually, this is a good.
Mhm.
So have you ever thought about waiting for the market to come down before submitting your big cards? We have a lot of people in the hobby, like MC
Mhm.
and some other ones who have a lot of really big raw cards.
Mhm.
This might be a perfect time for them to submit.
Yeah.
Is that
I'll
why you're
say
waiting? You're waiting on the price, or
no, I'll say for me, when it comes to the big cards, it's immediate. As soon as I get the cards in, I'm sending it in. And then mine is more so like the smaller bulk, the bulk smaller cards, like those cards that's like under $20 or something in that range. That I usually wait for those type of offerings.
guys, y'all won't believe this.
What?
Y'all will not believe this.
What?
This is amazing. All right, this I just refreshed my page and this is working. All right, Rob, you're not gonna believe this.
Uh-huh.
JL's in here. JL's still in here, man. So, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I wasn't expecting to talk about this right now. All right, first of all, people email me asking who to grade with, like who does Fortnite grade with. Just so you guys know,
Uh-huh.
I'm fully clear. I always say PSA because that's what all you guys grade with and stuff. I'm not like the
Yeah.
only one in the hobby. This is for people who are watching this in the future that grades like Fortnite with tag. Just putting
Mhm.
it there. I'm not trying to convince people to grade with tag. But we did do something. JL sent a Black Knight base USA to me to grade with tag.
Mhm.
It got a 948.
Yeah.
I cracked it open, right? It got
Mhm.
2 points away from a 10.
Mhm.
The hobby was like, all right, Dylan, you believe in tag so much. Send it back in, crack it open,
Mhm.
send it back in. Let's see what it got. All right. It's been in the QA. It just updated right when the show started because I checked earlier
Uh-huh.
and done it. What grade do you think it got?
Based off of your smile at 948.
I'm about to share my screen. I have my address on there. All right, I'm about to share my screen. Now, granted, I did not tell them this. I did not do this. I
Mhm.
gave them no information. All right, if people put in their bets, let's see if anybody gets it right. Let's see if anybody gets it. What did Tag grade it with the second time? I sent
Yeah,
it
let's
in
see.
raw. I cracked it open in my house and I sent it in raw. Let's
Mhm.
see. What do y'all think?
948.
That's a lot of faith. That's a lot of faith. Y'all think it's 948, the same exact 1,000 point score? All right, you ready?
I would hope so.
Dude, you ready?
Uh-huh.
It says resubmission. It
Why?
identified it as the same exact card.
Because I like the scratches and stuff
It,
like
it
or
it
whatever.
identified it as the same exact card they've already graded.
Mhm. That's kinda
That is
dope. I like that.
insane. They
Yeah,
knew it was exactly the same card.
that's dope.
How? That's like, why did we not think of that? I was like, we were like,
So
what points are
based
they
off
gonna get
of
it? So you
yeah,
don't even need to break it open. They know it's the same exact card.
because based off the dig and the information you get, they will
It's
be able
that
to match it
detailed.
up.
They can
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
So
That's
the
dope.
margin of error that we were requesting is
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
That's
That's
insane. That's insane. My bad. So I didn't mean to
uh-oh.
derail you.
Uh-oh. Well, JL know where to grade all 2025. Let's go.
Now I'll be now again. That's most people are going with PSA. I have seen some Pokemon cards in tag sell for the same or more than PSA cards, but you'll have to take that with a grain of salt. If you look at the whole market, the amount of people looking for tag is going to be this to PSA. So we have
Yeah.
to be fair. I like how it looks. That's why I'm grading with it. Just being clear, I'm not trying to steal the thunder.
Also,
PSA is amazing. We're going to be implementing, hopefully, some really cool integrated stuff with the PSA
yeah,
system to the
and
Fortnite
just
card website, hopefully.
yeah.
So I'm not trying to take away from PSA, just so you guys know. We're all
And
friends here. Grade with who you like.
but I have to say this too. It seems as though we get some messages where they try to group THG and tag together. Yeah, I am PSA. Just want to hear that out the mouth because
Hmm.
we got a couple messages where they felt that we were pushing tag and I am PSA. So just to make
Yeah,
that
yeah.
clear.
And you guys know me. If you've been here since the beginning, I was pushing, I liked SGC. And I'm not pushing anything. I just tell you guys, I just collect what I
Mhm.
like. Just so y'all know. I have PSA right here. I've got the only thing I don't have is CGC.
Yeah.
I think I have everything else.
Well, that is good for Dylan, and JO will have to not have to worry about PSA for 2025 and he can grade with tag. So that works out beautifully.
Dude, isn't that crazy though?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's insane. I did not expect that. My bad. I,
Yeah,
I,
dope.
I took you way off track from what you
I
were
don't even
talking
know what I
about
was
with the
talking about.
grading.
Yeah.
You were talking about PSA grading and
Oh
what are you
yeah.
doing now? So like what's your strategy?
Yeah. So I mean, I think series, if I had to like series one wise, I think it's like three strong cards that I really do want in my collection still. And then series two. So ideally, right, going into a new set, what I would like to have is my top 10 cards from each series. So my top 10 in series one, series two, and series three. So I have that for pretty much series one. Series two and series three I can get to, but series two is the one that I'll have to kind of focus on a little bit going into the next year or the last couple of months.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. I'll get to your questions here in a second, Matthew. Um, I was looking through my collection and trying to think. Like we talked about this on Wednesday a little bit. It's like, do you have any regrets? Like right now, it's like we've been here for like the longest time, so we've gone
Yeah.
ups and downs. So like this is the opportunity to grab like some of those big cards, but even some of
Hmm.
the big ones aren't popping up.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to identify like future trends. I'm trying to think like how do I want to collect and like I don't know about you, but I was thinking, did you see some of the Halloween skins?
Hmm.
All right, so one of my favorite ones I've seen. Can you guess which one? You probably can't. If you had to guess which one of the Halloween ones that I really like,
But did it come out last year or is it
it's
brand
new.
new? Brand
It's
new?
brand new.
No. Which one?
Okay, so the new Lexa Halloween skin.
Hmm.
I don't know if you guys know. So they did the original Lexa was the anime one. Then they did the Queen, and I think I saw this one right here.
Hmm.
I got this one here and I've been rocking it or whatever. But then I was like, dang, if we get to the point where we get her and I like her that much, will I want all her version? Will I just fall in love with that character and I want her original? So I've been thinking about my strategy right now. It's like if there's an inkling
I get
of
what you're
that kind of
saying.
story or character that I like
Hmm.
the story, but I'm not a huge fan of like this style, I should go ahead and grab it now. So like Series 3 Lexa Crystal Shard.
Hmm.
No one's talking about her, and they haven't for a while. Her prices come way down, I think. So I was like,
Yeah.
"Dang, I should just pick up that
That is
crystal
some
shard
people's
now."
some people that is some people's heavy
It is.
QC though.
But
Yeah.
for me, like I didn't. I wanted the robot version. You couldn't just play as the robot version. So I was like, I'm gonna
Hmm.
stay away from Lexa. But now I have a Lexa skin, and so I was
Hmm.
like, "Dang, do I want the first one ever? Do I want the rookie Lexa? What do we call it? First appearance Lexa?"
First appearance, yeah.
I was like, "Dang, I'm probably gonna have to go after those real quick and just try to get them like when it's under $100." You know what I
Hmm.
mean? As the first one. So I'm trying to look through all the Fortnite cards and like, all right, which characters do I really kind of like, but like I don't main because of XYZ. Because if you
Right.
look like Focus, she got a better style. If you look at any of
Hmm.
these skins, like they get upgrades as they go along. And if I
Hmm.
find a character that I really did, like Fish Sticks, like the Commando
Trigger.
Fish Sticks,
Yep.
Triggerfish.
Triggerfish. Yep.
Is it Triggerfish?
Hmm.
So I really like him in the comics, so I'm falling in love with that character. It's like, dang, now I
Hmm.
want a fish stick, but now it's kind of too late for me.
Yeah.
He just went for 1,200
Yeah, about like
raw.
it's like 11 or something like that. Yeah, 11,
He went
12.
so high that I was like, "What the heck?" Even in this down market, right?
Mhm,
So right now, my strategy is finding those like diamonds in the rough that I might want in the future. And
mhm,
like if they're under 20, under $30, like let me just get these really high, good quality crystal shards, lasers if you want. Um, Even if I have like an inkling to like that character a little bit. Because
mhm.
I think that like Fortnite has such room to grow. I think that's the best use of your money right now. Instead of chasing just like one big $1,000 card, I think you
Mhm.
might be able to do a lot more damage attacking some of these other ones, maybe.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I mean, that's happened to me. That's happened
Yeah.
to me with
It's happened to
like
me way too many
yeah.
times.
Yeah, like so for instance, if you go back on my Instagram, you see that I've been a Zadie fan for a long time. But when Shady Zadie came out, that's when Zadie shot up into my top 10. So it was like
There
that
you
one
go.
little thing, bro. It just shot it up. And it was like, okay, she went from, maybe at that time she might have been top 20 in my collection, like possibly. But once that Shady Zadie one came out, it was over. That was top 10 all day.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones, but like I've been like trying to think of some other ones I've been a huge fan. Like this is one of the first ones like, dang, I'm gonna wear that skin. I already know. I've been
Yeah.
rocking it. I was like, I'm gonna wear it. Um he said
Which
it's
is
hard to
surprising
come.
which is surprising with that hat on. That hat, it seems like it's a
It didn't bother me.
it didn't bother you. That's
Actually,
cool.
I'd
Yeah.
never even noticed it. I don't think it's like now. I saw some people complain about Edward Scissorhands because his
The
hands
hands, yeah.
actually show up and block the screen. But yeah, no. So that's kind of the direction I've been leaning. Matthew said, "Are they going to grade the tag card?" I assume so.
Mhm,
Like if they had, I think if they had identified a new scratch on it, they would say that.
mhm.
We'll see what they just popped through. So I'll see what comes up. I'm assuming they're going to grade it and send it back.
JL, well, that's not true. They wouldn't you actually can wipe the fingerprints off. So I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Won't grade a card.
Yeah.
Do they think I
I
wiped it? I'm not sure. I think it's more like I thought it was like liquid stuff.
It's
That's
liquid. Like you
yeah,
literally,
yeah.
I've been
When
wiping
and
my
so if
car
I
down with a
clean a card,
microfiber.
if I clean a card, I'm using a microfiber cloth. I'm not doing that. So
Hmm.
um, and I'm not trying to pump Lexa, guys. So I'm not like it's not. It just occurred to me today. Just so y'all know.
JT said hard to pump a S3
Yeah,
card.
facts. I'm sure. Like I could go on
Yeah,
eBay. I'm sure there's a bunch of Lexas available.
yeah,
Um, but oh yeah, Joey, me too. So like, I mean, Series One is so hard to find these days.
yeah.
I mean, they're popping up more and more than they used to, but like even then, like your favorite skins, like it took me forever to find Fable. We were talking about this before. Like Zoe never pops up. There's so many skins like you wouldn't even think of, just don't pop up. So like
Hmm.
I've been trying to pick up Series Two whenever I can. There's a lot of good skins that people don't think about. Um, y'all still on the tag stuff, watching these lives. Now, I know everyone's theories are going to come out and think I'm pumping this and stuff like that. I do talk to them at trade shows and stuff like that, but I promise you guys, I just sent this in. I doubt they knew it was the same card unless they looked at the I mean, it was just a base card too. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't know. They probably can't tell. It's because someone's streaming doing it. I don't know which one are y'all talking about. Oh, they're doing back to the
Uh,
PSA.
yeah,
This
talking
is
about
Rob's favorite subject is when people start arguing about the grading
the
companies. He loves
people. Like
it.
I just don't understand why people won't grade with the company they want to grade with. That's my thing. Like I literally do not think about SGC, tag, CGC, any of those because I know
Hmm.
who I agree with. So whatever happens, it may be interesting. Like I liked BGS. I actually at that time I would have loved to be in between, like have some BGS PSA. BGS just didn't hit anymore business wise. But yeah, after that, I was just like, all right, whatever happens with BGS. I mean, the one debacle when they tried to redo their
Check.
grading
They're,
scale, that was
yeah, that was
crazy.
crazy.
But other than
I
that,
mean,
I could care less.
yeah, for me, like ever since beginning, I've been more on the visual aspect of anything. And then like PSA the red, like Rob knows how I am with the red. You know,
Mhm.
if the PSA label is like black, I might feel just that. If they made that one change, you know what I mean? Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's just me. Like we're not here to like shit on the companies. Um, so
Yeah.
many YouTube channels do that. So just
Yeah.
collect what you like. And like I'm gonna update you guys on tag stuff because I like tag. And Rob keeps it down with PSA. I'm always
But
asking
I'm not
him
going
information
I'm
about PSA.
yeah.
So if something
I'm
cool
not
happens
gonna
in the
update it.
tag, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So
Gucci on it, bro. I used to like talking about PSA. People just it's just ridiculous at this point. So PSA is an infinite social media one. So hopefully y'all find y'all info there. Y'all can have it. I just grade with the
all right,
grading
well, I will
company I
ask you this
like.
question. I will ask you this. We can
Yeah.
ask this for the hobby. I get this question all the time. And they said, okay, I come from sports, I come from Pokemon, I come from whatever. And they'll say
Mhm.
like CGC is like the main in this one, PSA is the main in this one for sports. What is the Fortnite card hobbies grader of choice? I always tell people PSA.
Mhm.
Now, I know some people have been going to CGC. I'd love to hear you guys' point so that we can like set it straight. Is like currently in the most market, I would agree that PSA is the top dog for Fortnite.
Yeah, it used to be early, like you remember, like 20. Let's go 2021. Like it was legit PSA BGS. It was for
Hmm.
PSA BGS for a very long time. Then it was PSA SGC. And it seems like that's kind of what it. I take that back. CGC actually does have a pretty good market share when it comes to Fortnite.
It's
Um,
picked up, and I
yeah.
haven't looked at the pop reports and stuff like that to compare. And I don't know how well they sell. I know
Mhm.
some people sell some of the CGC ones, but I, based on just like me not even like tracking it, it looks like PSA is still the demand in the Fortnite
Mhm.
hobby.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it even now, right? This is me being truthful. I am a collector, but I buy, sell, trade, right? And for me, I'm sorry, it's just easier for me to trade and buy with when it comes to PSA. Like it just
Yep.
always, it has been, especially because you might strike out with PSA and no matter what the grading company is, just the way the market is. So I just stick with PSA. I like PSA's infrastructure and stuff like that. It seems as though the hobby is PSA. Is it CGC or SGC next? What would you say?
I'd say CGC.
Yeah, I would say
I would say
CGC.
I because so when
Yeah.
I was grading SGC, right, there's some people doing it, but then since in,
Mhm.
like, the CGC, like, I've seen way more people grading CGC than when I was grading SGC, and I haven't looked recently, but
Yeah.
even, like, looking at, like, eBays and stuff like that, I feel like CGC has overtaken, SGC. Now we were
I
talking about,
like
like,
their slab too, by the
which
way.
one?
CGC, I really like their
I
slab, like,
like the
legit.
slab, I still don't like the
Mhm.
label, but, I'm picky,
It got
so
a little it got a nice little hollow to it too, it's a little, it got a little it's not as bland as it used like,
yeah,
me and you was on the same page when it was the comic book drink. That was
the
awful.
comic
I
book one
hated
was
that.
really bad, really
Yeah, that was
bad.
awful, but I like the new
I
one.
feel like they might maybe took like an inch forward, maybe. I know some people really like it, so I'm not gonna shit on it too much. But no, so I think I would say PSA. Now, for people who are asking, like, what do we do now? Like strategies. I've been trying to think about this, and like,
Mhm,
how like I hate it when people talk about, and some of you guys, not to hate on you guys, but some people say like they're investors or they're investing
mhm,
in the cards and stuff like that, and I think of like collecting separately.
yeah,
But I've been trying to, but like we talked about before, like, but we also care about value as collectors.
mhm,
Like you want to collect something that grows in value,
yeah,
but like I always try to stay away from the term of like investor. So I've been trying to come up with that mindset of like what's my strategy and stuff like that.
mhm,
Because I like to collect things that I like, but also I believe are going to grow in value. But I don't see them as like an actual investment. Then you've got people who are like buying to flip.
mhm,
So in 2025, I think a set's going to drop. I think the
yep,
market is going to at least go up. I don't know how much it's going to go up. I don't know, but it's definitely going to go up. I can already see just based on the analytics. I see so many people searching for the term, searching for Fortnite trading cards.
mhm,
Um, so that number is going to explode, and so the prices are going to go up, right? So there's some people who are looking for that to then sell. So I call those like flippers, right? And then you've got the people who are just buying a lot of stuff and then holding for a long term. And
mhm,
I kind of put those as like not flippers because flipper is fast, but I also don't put them as investors. So I
mhm,
don't know how you think about it. I'm in the camp of like I want to buy the things that are going to grow in value that I can sell if I need to, but that I also
mhm,
enjoy. So like I'm not chasing a BK because I don't really care about a BK,
mhm,
right? But I want to chase like some of my favorites, like a Dark Bomber. I like
mhm,
Dark Bomber, not my most favorite skin of all time. I
mhm.
don't rock Dark Bomber that much, but I love the skin. I like it. So and it's also going to go up in value in my opinion. So I'll buy that. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, actually, I like that you said it that way. So for instance, let's use this then. Would you say that Dark Bomber would be a nice shiny placeholder for what is to come? You get what I mean? So for instance, hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
if like a Ghoul Trooper, pink Ghoul Trooper comes out and you go to look at your collection, she possibly could be on
I
the chopping block.
100% like if values were like comparison, I would 100% put my Dark Bomber on the line to get one of my favorite
Mhm.
skins of values were
Right,
like neck and neck, and the
right.
rarity was neck to neck.
Mhm,
Um, and so like it has to be for me, it has to be something that I would like to be in in my collection as like a placeholder of
mhm.
like if I got stuck with this, I'm happy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah,
like I was never big into Peely, right? In the
right.
beginning. And but my wife even said, like, "People are gonna want Peely, you should keep them." I was like, "I don't like Peely," so I didn't,
Mhm.
right? Um, until, like, I started to fall in love with, like, the comics and, like, the screens and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
now I'm starting to get 'em like, he'd be kind of nice one to have in the collection now, right? To trade later on if I need to, like you
right.
said. So I'm trying to think of, like, what that is,
Yeah.
almost like a value collector, something like that. So
Well, no, I think so. Where it is for me, knowing you, right?
mhm,
I don't think that falls in that category because you actually like the skin, right? So
yeah,
you like the skin. It's just
mhm,
it may not be your favorite skin, but it is a skin that you like. And we know playing Fortnite that you don't just like two skins. You may wear two skins, but you might
yeah.
like 50. You know
Oh,
what I
I'll
mean?
give you
So
guys another
yeah,
example, like Siren.
yeah,
Like, I think Siren is a great skin. I think it's gonna have a lot of people who main that skin. I think her price is probably gonna go up from here. It's at like
yeah,
$20, maybe less, and this is not investment advice.
yeah.
But so like I feel like that one could I don't have I think I have one Siren that someone sent me or I pulled, and it's a
Hmm.
hollow or Optichrome. It's and so I could just buy those up and like for like flipping stuff, but I don't
Mhm.
because I don't like the skin. So it has to be one that like I admire and want to could sell in the future. I guess
Yeah,
it's interesting.
like it
What
is.
about
It
you?
is. It. I mean, I feel the same way. Like so, a weird. It's kind of weird for me. So like, I will have pockets of creativity. Like so, for instance, almost complete in the season 8 battle pass. But I was talking to Black Ash like probably like a couple weeks ago. I told him I'm like, listen, bro. I feel like I'm not gonna get this Pilly anytime soon. If that's
Hmm.
the case, I'm gonna let go of the chase of the battle pass, and I'm gonna go get
Mm.
one of the cards that I need, that I still need at the top, right? Because I like to pull from the bottom to the top. So then I'm sitting there like, okay, do I really want to chase Pilly right now? Like, I'm like, nah, not really. So I'm like, okay, I'll sell this off, put it into one of the higher cards that I want. But that goes to your point, is sometimes it's a card that you like or it has an interest, but it doesn't hold weight, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't hold the weight that your high PC cards hold. Like I like what JL said. He said he has certain PC cards that will never leave, like Series 2 Slumber USA, Ice, for example. Yeah, exactly. Like Lux doesn't even get looked at. That's in its own separate box. That is just, I don't care what's in there. All of her cards is in there, right? That's the same way with Omega Drift. But as you get lower, that's kind of where it's like it falls into
So
two different categories.
so if you guys don't know, this Rob likes to think in like very strategically, and some
Mhm,
of you know this, but like he was going after the season 8 collection of the
mhm.
battle pass. So my question for you, because you know how I like to collect, I just like to collect my
Yeah,
favorite skins, multiple. It doesn't
yeah,
matter. Um, for you, is the specific? I assume it is the specific skin more important than that other goal? Is like the season
yeah,
completion? That's like a secondary goal now that you have more
secondary.
time.
Mhm.
Got you.
Yeah. So
So
that would have never been a thing if we had a new set.
okay, so that's what I was gonna ask. So if a new set drops, right,
Mhm,
and it has one of your other favorite skins that hasn't come out yet, I don't know what that
mhm.
might be.
Right.
That becomes your top priority.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's just like, so for instance, uh Dr. Sloan. Like if Dr. Sloan comes out and she has number cards, yeah, those bottom half, which would be those season 8 ones, those that would definitely be in consideration. And I have a problem as well because I really like the concept of drafts, like the NFL NBA draft. So I started thinking like I'm a GM, and then that's when I have an issue. But that's besides the point. But yeah, so that the bottom to the top is where it really goes.
So I'll tell you this one story. One thing I was gonna do is I completed like I can show you guys here. So like in my collection, I completed, did I add them all up here?
Hmm.
Not sure. Oh yeah, so I completed guild, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so I was like, okay, I was inspired by Rice, right? He
Yeah,
kept showing
yeah.
the duos, right? This is the male, this is the female version, and Guild is Aura's counterpart, right? I was like, all right, that's dope. I kind of want to do that. So I completed Guilds. Um, now he's in a separate box. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, yeah,
And so I don't think I'm gonna do that again.
yeah.
Um, so I've
But
changed my
that was a
mind.
good one though. That was a good one.
It was
It was
good.
a good one.
I get why I did it, but after completing it, like
You didn't feel
It
nothing.
it didn't feel nothing. So
Yeah,
now with this whole like Lexa thing, I'm trying something different. It's like, okay, I'm starting to like this character. I'll probably like to have all her versions more. That I would like to have the male Lexa. You get what I'm saying?
right,
Like if I like
right.
Lexa, I don't really care about the male one.
Yeah.
So now I'm like going back. So I feel like fish stick. I feel like trigger fish.
Hmm.
I kind of want all the fish sticks now. So I want the frozen fish sticks. I kind of want that. So
Yeah,
I'm more leaning towards that, like getting all the variants of her skin versus like their counterpart.
yeah.
Not that the
And
counterparts aren't cool. They
right.
are, like, the series 1 counterparts are cool, it's just I didn't do anything for me once I did
Yeah.
it.
And before I get to this one, I like that point because the number one thing for me is, like you said, mine's is to go across parallels first, across parallels
Mhm.
and the prints. Go across
So, like,
parallels
he's
prints.
saying, like, in, like, series 1,
Hmm.
he wants to get every hollow and
Yep.
every country,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So, like, if it's a dark bomber, he wants the hollow, the base, the cracked ice, or
Yep.
sorry, crystal shard
Yeah.
in USA, Italy, and Brazil.
And Brazil. Yes.
Okay, and then what do you do next
And then
after that?
after that, that's when I will consider going to, like, if I really like it. So if I really like the chase of that skin, that's when I'll consider looking at the stickers. That's when I'll consider looking at reloaded and things like that. And then if it's like too hard or if it's a hard gym or something like that, I'll leave it alone and I'll just go on to the next thing on my list. But like for Ice King, I really enjoyed the Ice King because I'm like, okay, hold on. I got the 10 and cracked ice. I was like, wait, I actually can get the Optichrome and the Hollow too. So once that happened, then I wanted to see if there was a sticker available. Was a sticker available in the 10? So I just did
Hmm.
the full run. But it's about what's available at that time and if I really, really like the skin. But I'm not going to just do that with anything because we all know once you start going down in parallels, it's really hard to move if you want to. And so you really got to be that is a murky water because when you start getting the base cards and hollows and stuff like that, we all know how that goes. So you got to
I
be
mean,
real
I even
careful
know for like Guild, right? It's like he had so many parallels. I was like, I was grading all these versions of his skin that like I really
yeah.
don't fuck with like that, you know? So
That's
it's
real
like
though. That's
it's
real.
real, right? It's
Yeah.
like, but like I committed to completing the set or whatever
Yep.
and doing it, and I was like, dang, it didn't hit.
It gets weird. It gets weird. It does. It's like because once you start getting to like the series 3 hollow, you probably have a moment like, bro, what am I doing? Like it's like,
So
no,
it
it's like,
reminds me of you know Ryan, the 8 ball collector in the
yeah.
group. Yeah,
Hmm.
so I remember someone was like, "Yo, I've got the scratch version for you," and he's like, "No, I'm
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
don't collect scratch."
It's a
I was like,
ball.
"That's dope." Like he knew where the line was and he didn't
Hmm.
cross it. Well, I crossed that line with Guild. I kind of
Yeah.
regret it. I'm gonna
And I
hold on
love
to it, but
But I love that. See, like you
yeah.
said, that it is dope that it was a line because my immediate process is like, dang, you gotta have 8 ball. I mean, you gotta have
Hmm.
scratch. Like scratch is literally 8 ball. But the fact that he has his line, he doesn't now you don't waver based off of what's
Yeah.
going on. And that's just the best way
And
things
it's
to
kind of
go.
like me with the aura, right?
Mhm.
I didn't really mess with like the red joint, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was
yeah.
completely honest about it. Like I don't think it's bad, but
It's just
like I
not
knew
your
to my
yeah,
core, I
yeah,
never gravitated towards it. So like when it came out, I wasn't like chasing it hard.
yeah,
Um, I had all of them, and now I don't.
yeah,
I traded them away.
bro.
I finally
Yo,
traded.
can I say something real quick? I'm glad you brought that up. You know what's tripping me out? Once again, this we talked about this before, but I was looking at the pop reports for series 2, and I won't say any specific cards because I'm not trying to, specify anything, but series 2 Italy pop report is gonna be very interesting for cracked ice specifically.
All right, well, let's
It's
talk about Italy in general
yeah,
because we don't ever see Italy Series 3 that much. And I don't
no.
know if this is a print that people the European countries and all the other countries outside the US usually watch
Mhm,
this show tomorrow. So you
mhm,
guys can correct me if I'm wrong because I don't have the information you guys do. But like I don't see them pop up. I just don't know if it's not worth selling the singles or what.
right.
You see a lot of Series 1,
Mhm,
right? And I know Series 2, you got 3 cracked ice per mega box versus 2. But
which is a
Series
whole
3,
nother
you don't
thing.
see a lot, but I did see an Italy Jewels, and I
Beautiful.
don't you know which one I'm talking
Yes,
about?
it was laying down, right? It is
Okay, I don't
beautiful.
alright, I'm just gonna have to show you guys because like, I was like, "Are all the Series 3 cracked ice like this, or is this just the photo?"
But no, them drinks hit, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy,
Alright, yeah, you guys have to I don't know who this is. Benjamin Phillip, I'm about to give you a shout out, my man. Um,
bro. Beautiful.
so look it like, when I saw it, I was like, "Dang," I was like, "What print is that?"
But that's the same as series 2, bro.
No,
That's
but see, Series 2, there's, like, a black outline. Well, here's the problem with Series 2, I'm always looking at Aura, and hers is
yeah,
yellow, so maybe that's
yeah.
why. Maybe I have to look at some other
You
colors.
gotta look at some other
I
ones.
don't think Aura's cracked ice looks good in Series 2, the
I
Italy.
love it. It looks, bro. That
I
joint is yo.
I'm
It was a when I knew how dope the yellows looked, it was a aura scan. It was a scan like somebody just got it back from PSA. I said, bro, that joint is crazy. I literally think series 2 and series 3 Italy is fire. Like legit. Yo, bone for real. Like it's you if you take the right photo, it really show you the beauty of a card. But I seen the same exact one. I was like, yo, that Jules hits.
I'm trying to find my I'm not as organized as Rob, guys. Okay, give me a second here. Where the heck is
No,
Aura?
yeah, you good. Yo, Matthew, this was a Matthew, you did the poll in the Discord on this, and I thought that was a great poll. I think this is the one, but this is a great poll right here. Once we get to this topic,
Dude, I cannot find it to save my life, man. Oh well. But yeah, this card looks dope, and I don't know if it's the color or what, but it had me thinking about
Bro, I'm
looking at some
telling you, bro.
Italy.
I'm trying to hit.
That's not a countertop. That's
Who
a carpet.
who countertop is that? Wasn't that from when it was the that countertop conversation in
Yeah,
Discord?
that countertop conversation.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know.
fun.
This picture, whoever took this picture, it made me want this card. Um,
But to your point too, this is zoomed out as well. This is not is zoomed out on series 3, so you get more of the shard effect or the
yeah,
ice effect in
I
there.
I don't know. It just looks really, really, really clean, and I don't know if it's the editing because it's
You don't
photos,
want to be
right?
confused. Yeah.
And I want to make sure because I have to. I haven't seen. Like, is this USA? Like, look how
Yeah,
dark this one
that's
is.
USA. No, but that yeah, that's USA.
So like, I pictures can change a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I want like that's
It
a
hits,
big
it
difference.
hits, bro. It
That's a
hits.
big difference. Let me look at this one. I don't know. I gotta see it in person now. I feel like
It hits.
I gotta see it in person.
Yo, Jake, I promise you, I feel the same way. Like I am not being like I felt this way for a while, but I really feel this way. Like the because it's not so it reminds me of the 1998 atomic refractor. That's what it reminds me of, that sharp print. So I'm a big fan of it. Big fan of it.
All right, let's talk about this, guys. Talking about strategies, we can talk a little bit about selling strategies. Bone Stable is correct. And I don't know if you guys know this from web design, but like photos make up
Mhm.
80% of the success of a website.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously, like good photography takes it from an okay website to an amazing website. The
Mhm.
same thing has to go for like your products. All right. And so like if you guys are taking pictures and you want it to sell, you gotta take, pictures that draw people in. Like if they're on
Mhm.
the fence, you gotta make like you're not just showing what it is. Like, oh,
Yep.
this is a Jules Cracked Ice 9. Like
Mhm.
I don't wanna put anybody in a shade, but like this color in here is dull, right? No, you
Mhm.
need to convince them to push them over the edge. So Bone Staple's right. Like some of those Black Knight ones, like if you're selling a big card or a big set that's gonna go for thousands of dollars, you gotta put time into your product listing and the
Mhm.
photos. Like you want to
Mhm.
convince them, oh yeah, I need this. I need this. Like if I see a
Yep.
gold trooper and it's all fuzzy,
Yep.
it's like in the back of my head, it's like, I guess I wait. But if I see it and I'm just like breathtaking, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I need this. See,
Yeah.
I'll give you the example. Do you remember 2 years ago? There, one of the first Aura cards that was graded on eBay was a BGS.
Mhm.
I think it was a 10. I think a BGS
Yeah.
9.5 or whatever.
Yeah.
So Aura being gold, and I didn't collect BGS like that, right? I
Mhm.
didn't have any, but this cracked ice with the gold label and the
Mhm.
photo, the shards, the way it was hitting, dude,
Mhm.
I almost bought that joint outright. It was like
Yeah.
more than any other Aura had ever sold for, and I was like on the verge of spending more
Yeah.
money on a card I had ever spent because of the photo. I was like,
Yeah.
that BGS card looks dope.
No, that is a problem because I felt I that have same thing happened to me. I can't remember who it was, but obviously I will remember it when I say this if you were here since that time. That Lux BGS 9.5 that was posted in the Facebook group. Dude, that gold label with the I was like, oh my god, bro. Now, mind you, this is before I was even close to getting a Lux Crystal Shard. And that one sent me over the top. Like that put me in like overdrive of having to get that card. So yeah, a good picture can definitely do that.
And I will admit, I'm a little bit biased because my wife is a photographer, and I just love it when she takes pictures of stuff. So like y'all can look at the Max card here.
Yeah.
Like my wife took these pictures, and it's just like a picture is worth like freaking 1,000 words, man.
Yeah.
So I
Or a
might be
thousand
biased
dollars or $1,000.
over a thousand
But
dollars.
no, but like I was saying, while you was looking for the card, Matt brought this up in the Discord, and I thought this was great when it came to like the future series 1 hollow PSA 10, series 2 ice PSA 9, and then the series 3 PSA 10s. Man, that is those are great ones right there because series 1 hollows got a little bit that
All
they're
right,
they're in
can
a
we
weird
change
space right
this,
now. Yeah.
Matthew? Can we change this just from Series 1 PSA hollows?
Mhm.
Because I don't think people remember how hard it was to pull a hollow in Series One.
Mhm.
And so, yes, the tens are probably undervalued, but let's look at the nines. What the
Nines,
heck are
yep.
nine hollows going for?
Yeah,
Like, let's
yeah.
be real; those things were not easy pulls.
Mhm.
It's not like you get a hollow per pack like in sports.
Yep.
You don't. It's like it took you four fat packs to get a hollow.
4 fat packs.
That automatically puts you at a $20 value retail 4 years
Mhm.
ago.
Yep.
And then you want to get it in a nine,
Good
and
luck.
that was 4 years ago. So yeah, so yeah, PSA 10 hollows, of course, but the nines,
Yeah.
so someone was talking to us over email, and they were asking about like grading, like is it worth it to grade it? And I was like, well, raw seems, in my opinion, you correct me if I'm wrong on this, but like sometimes raw cards go for more than the nine.
Yeah,
Because I
depending on
think
the
most of the
condition.
collectors yeah, I think most of the collectors out here are looking for gems,
Mhm.
and so the nines just get left to the side, and so, like, sometimes the raws go for more if they think it's gonna gem. I think that's really interesting. Sometimes
Yeah,
not, but, like, I think that's an
yeah.
interesting dynamic.
Yeah, with our invisible tier list, yeah, that tier 1, tier 2 PSA 9s usually sells for more than the raw,
Yeah.
unless it's like unless you can see without like, for instance, Skull Trooper. I can't wait to see what David gets back with, the Skull Trooper and the Bright Bomber, because
Mhm.
those probably had a chance, but once you get into, like,
Like,
what
if you see, like,
yeah,
a ding on the on it, then
yeah,
probably not, but if it's a clean raw, it'll probably
mhm,
do more than the 9 if it's really
100%.
clean.
Yeah,
That's kinda, like, what I was getting at too. It's
yeah.
interesting, though.
Yeah, it is because it's like sometimes from what I've seen, like, you'll have a PSA 9, and then even with that clean one, the fear of a foreseeable not seen fingernail indentation is a horror for me. Like that, I've had that. We've been here for a while. I've had that experience. You've had that experience, and it's just
We saw it with my
yeah.
Kuno that I broke it from PSA, sent
Hmm.
it to tag, and then I didn't notice it. It was in the back top right of the corner fingernail.
Yep.
Never saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, that dang fingernail, man. It's like
Yeah, it's tough, man.
those are rough, man.
Yeah.
Those are rough for sure.
JL had a great question right here. If a skin slash character first appearance is a base only or sticker, Surf Witch and Midas was the examples. Is that their true rookie card or
So
first appearance?
I'll say for me, the stickers always feel secondary to me. Like you
Hmm.
said, like you're going through cards after you get there. If they have a sticker, you're gonna go for it. That's how I
Right.
kind of feel.
Hmm.
So that it has a place as like their rookie, their first appearance, but not on card. It's still not
Hmm.
their first appearance on card, right? It's still the sticker. I know it's a small detail, but that's just how it is for me. If it's a base, yeah, that's their first appearance. It's literally their
Hmm.
first appearance. Does that mean that it's going to be more expensive than the shiny card that comes out later? So
Right.
let's look at Midas PSA
Hmm.
10 Reloaded.
Yep.
Technically, that's the first appearance of Midas. Is it gonna outsell the Midas Crystal Shard and the Laser in a 10?
Mm.
I don't think
At
so.
least not right now. At least not
Yeah,
right now.
it's gonna be really hard to do.
Hmm.
It's a case by case, right? Of course, you got stuff like Renegade Raider, but she doesn't even have a card. Now,
Yeah.
one of her cards came out a few months later or 2 years later, and then it comes down to rarity. Um,
Yeah.
Rarity and stuff like that. But then, like, so you have rarity, and then you've got demand. And let's face it,
Yeah.
shiny cards get demand. That's why, like, they created Topps Chrome. That's why they like
Hmm.
now every base card is chromey, because people like those shiny cards.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I agree with that, and I think that it will be what I would consider a strong, it's like a strong obscure card, right? So you have even in sports and stuff, like you have those obscure cards that sell really well. They just don't sell better than the shiny, and that's
mhm.
kind of or the actual card for sticker reference. Yeah, I think it will have strong sales as an obscure card, but I don't think it would outsell or jump anything just because it's a first appearance or rookie card, whatever one you want to go with.
Yeah. Now, I think this is tough situation. It's not across the board, So like if you look at Pokemon, like the earliest stuff outsells, like the OG stuff does outsell. So
Hmm.
the first appearance kind of matters, but what I do agree with is like if it's in like the similar time frame. So let's say Reloaded and Series 3, they're not that far off that the Midas is gonna do really, really well. Like in like 10, 15 years, are
Hmm.
you gonna want the base Reloaded Midas, or are you gonna want the next year the Crystal Shard version? They're both
Right.
20 years old, both 15 years old. One's 1 year prior, but one looks way better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's where the difference is.
To
Um,
hmm. To JO's, you know what I was thinking about? To JO's with JO's question here. What would be interesting though is as time goes on, let's say Midas is in every future set, right?
mhm.
And by time you get to that, let's call it the seventh or eighth Midas, even if it's shiny, even if it's a great parallel, would that outsell Reloaded? That's when it gets interesting. Like how far
E-
down the road does it have to go before it's like, okay, this still can't beat
I
Reloaded?
think
That would
I
be
think being
interesting.
out of the Panini era is a big
Yeah.
one. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you have the OG Panini cards. Oh, that's dope. You have the first one. I think that'll matter.
Hmm.
But like JT said, like everything, every hobby's different, so it's really just gonna be like, what is the market gonna say?
Hmm.
I think that with the tops now doing the cards, a lot of those like small details are gonna matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
Like Surf Witch, like the fact that JL is stacking the Surf Witches and stuff like that, that's great because I do think if Surf Witch ends up in the next set, people are gonna chase that card and then they're gonna want to add, like we said,
Hmm.
the trickle down. They're gonna want to add the sticker as well. I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna outsell whatever that card is, those parallels, but I do think it will draw the eyes to the sticker. So I think that is kind of how it will work in that instance. It is a good trickle down for the sticker. It's a nice looking card with the gold frame.
yeah, no, I agree. I do like, and I thank you for Jo who donated the gold frame stickers that we
Yeah.
gave away last time. I still have some of my I got my pink gold trooper, thankfully from
Yeah.
those things. Um, but man, I just really want a card, man. That's just
So are you is I already know how this is gonna go, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see what everybody goes after first. Like whenever the set releases, right? I'm interested because everybody's seasoned now, right? Like this is not series one. This is not even
mhm.
series two. And even like that series three curve is not there. This is like everybody has knowledge, but now you have a whole nother crop of skins that can come out and characters that can come out. I'm interested to see people's strategy when everything is fresh.
All
That's
right.
gonna be fun to see.
Here's my hot take. All
Yeah.
right. Um, I'm sure we're gonna get a whole lot of new people into it, and we'll get collectors. Like whenever something like pops off, collectors come in, the
Mhm.
flippers come in, and they're gonna go off with like what they think. And Fortnite's very
Yeah.
different than what people think. Like they wouldn't think that female skins are important. They're gonna go for like the cool fighting looking ones, right?
Yeah.
The legendaries or whatever they say. So I think we still get small, not as much as before, but we'll get
Mhm.
a little bit of that. But I think people are going to do what happened to Ghoul Trooper when Series 3 dropped.
Mm.
The Series 3, do you get where I'm going with this?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Ghoul Trooper dropped in Series 3, and everyone started listing that version for like 500 plus,
Mhm.
right? Me and Rob were like, I think you were like, I was like, I don't want that version.
Yeah. Like I
And
thought I like the skin, but I
yeah,
don't
yeah, I
want
think
that
he liked
version the same way as Ghoul
yeah,
Trooper
yeah.
for
The other
series
version,
one.
it's a different card. So,
Yeah.
I think people are going to go hard in that. But same thing with like the aura, like the second version, like the red one. I didn't mess with it. I think like people may go hard into the version. Let's say Echo's worst version.
Mhm.
Whoever that the rainbow one. I don't
Yeah,
remember which
yeah.
one people
Yeah,
like.
that pink cotton
If
candy
that comes
looking one.
out, and if Echo Series 2 is going for a lot, people might jump onto that one. I'd probably stay away.
Yeah.
I think situations like that are gonna happen where some people are gonna go big on a direction and it not pan out.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of things could happen, but I don't think everyone's gonna hit gold, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
You know what felt like an oxymoron that I still think is funny to this day? That Ultimate Knight is literally it is literally a version of Black Knight, but the comprehension behind it wasn't a good version of Black Knight. Like it didn't hit. Like
Mhm.
I thought that was interesting because people weren't wrong, but they were wrong. and that's the and
Mhm.
that's what makes Fortnite so complicated. Because you were right. That is the Season X
Yeah,
version of
if
Black
you're
Knight.
saying, like, in a
Yeah,
vacuum, you come out of it, it's like, okay,
yeah,
Black Knight's big, this is his another version of him. It makes
yeah,
sense that it would be big too,
yeah,
but gamers know that, like, "Oh, no, we didn't really mess with that Ultimate
yeah,
Knight," and,
yeah.
um,
If
it's
the season was better, it
that
could
Battle
have been
Pass
different.
totally missed the mark, I feel like. It's like,
Yeah, they
even a
picked the
small
wrong ones.
specialist,
Hmm.
I mean, her joint I didn't like.
If I'm being honest, if they did it today, they would do better. I
Oh, yeah,
think
yeah, they've
yeah,
gotten so much better at reskins.
yeah, one
Like,
hundred percent.
you saw the reskin of the, guess, Luck no, Lynx and Renegade Raider.
Yes, that was that was a masterpiece. That
That's
was
a
a masterpiece.
masterpiece.
Masterpiece. Another one I gotta give him credit for is Rex Bright Bomber. Masterpiece. Like the
Mhm.
way they did the Bright Bomber, like the destroyed version. If they did season X today, I think they would have gave us what we would have been
They
looking
also
for.
have way more experience now with doing the
Yeah,
reskins, and they're
yeah,
more in their bag now. Yeah, I'd be surprised if Panini cards aren't considered top cards in the future.
yeah.
So with as much I've been talking to Fanatics, and with as much, like, demand that people keep reaching out, as much they know the popularity of it,
Hmm.
um, and the way that they do it, I doubt that the print runs are gonna be as small as Series 1 and Series 2.
Hmm.
Alright, so when Series 1 and Series 2 came out, yeah, Fortnite was a popular game, but it wasn't like a household IP.
Hmm.
Fortnite has now been out for so long and kept this popularity. It's a household IP. Like, it's here, right? And
Yeah,
people aren't going to forget about Fortnite, right?
yeah.
When Panini first produced it, they didn't know. It could have been like any of the anime shows that they do. It could have been any of those like ones that they were just doing a
Hmm.
shot at, right? So I think Tops slash Fanatics is going to print more than the first sets of Panini. So yeah, I with those being the first and with the print run, I doubt most of the top cards are gonna outsell those. You might have
Yeah,
some outliers, like the card matters, the skin matters, and the print run matters. But
yeah.
I think it'll be very hard for the majority of them to outsell
Yeah,
Panini.
I think we brought it up before. I think where it gets interesting is top 10. I mean, out of 10, out of
Out
10
of
gets very
10, out of
interesting, and
5, out
out
of
of 5,
ones,
yeah, that my
even
about
even like
yo,
if they do like a Renegade Raider and some kind of like nice parallel,
yeah,
she could go crazy depending on the print run.
hmm.
Um,
And another thing is we'll get to JL's comment in a second.
do I
But
do, do I
yo,
need
that's
it?
fun.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. If you're a premium member, JL,
Yeah,
you can go in. There's an exclusive video that we dropped on Wednesday. All right,
you need to
I'll go
watch
ahead
that.
and you can go watch that. All right, I'll tell you guys. So you guys know I've been emailing Fanatics for a while, like 7, 8 months now, trying to get them to respond to me. Um, I went above and I went to a different person at Fanatics, a little bit higher up than that person. And then it started to get traction. Then they reached out to us at THG and they looked at the website. They looked at our content. I believe they looked at the YouTube, but they mostly looked at
Mhm.
the website. They went through our entire website. Fanatics did, and they liked what they saw. They liked like our community, and I pressed on them that we want to keep the hobby excited, and we're all interested in new cards, and like we've been trying to keep everybody ready for a new set, and so they like to hear that, and so they told us that they would provide us with the information to share with you guys.
Yeah.
So I don't have any information yet. All the only information I have is that in the upcoming year. So I'm expecting 2025 for the new Fortnite cards. Nothing is set; it could change. I have no confirmation on that, but I am in emails with Fanatics.
Mhm.
So as soon as I get information that I'm allowed to share, because I'm not going to undercut them, I'm gonna respect their privacy and stuff like that. So if they provide information and they say I can share it, I'm gonna share it with you guys.
Yeah.
Um, so and hopefully that means that we can get some products to our community earlier. I don't know what that means in the future, but we have that dialogue going on. So we're going to do as much as we can to help the hobby. That's why all y'all's input every week matters.
Mhm.
That gives us information to give them. Um, so it's the start of hopefully a really good friendship with Fanatics. I hope.
Yeah, and
Um,
and is was what's really important to say is I know sometimes people come in and it could sound ridiculous how much THG does hypotheticals, but we don't know who's listening. We don't know who's listening, and we don't know if because let's be real, there's some people that's going to do their due diligence in the marketing team, and they're going to watch content, and they're going to go back in history just like all of us do. And if they watch our content, we have a whole chat right here that's saying what they want, what they desire, what they like. So that's why we
Hmm.
do a lot of hypotheticals because we just don't
And
know
it's
what
fun.
would have an effect, of course, and it's fun,
I
and
mean, when
but
you
yeah.
go this long without product, you have to go
Yeah, the
hypotheticals,
hypotheticals
right?
is number one.
Dude, that's what keeps you excited about what's
Yeah,
coming out, man.
yeah,
For
so yeah.
real.
So just know that, y'all.
So basically, everything we've been talking about. So if you guys look on the website, we updated the webpage for tops. We updated it
Yeah.
to tops 2025.
Mhm.
The video name is still 2024. I'm not gonna go back and change that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we expect, it being October, they don't have a date yet. We expect it to be 2025. They said upcoming year. Um, so if any of that changes, I'll let you guys know. Um, I'm not gonna bug them. They already responded to me, so I'm not reaching
Yep,
out. I'm done reaching out until they contact me, unless it's been like 6 months
yep.
or something like that, something crazy. So
Yeah.
no, exciting news. So
Yeah, it is one of, and I'm not gonna lie, like once we got the email, I think me and Dylan was messaging back and forth, and I'm looking up the I don't know why I put anxiety on myself when it comes to this, but I just look up one-on-ones and just making sure. Oh,
God.
but I'm glad this came up. The reason why, I'm glad this came up. So with this, if it is similar to, we were talking about this in a pro membership, but I had another thought with it. If it is similar to Star Wars and like the Disney 100 and even Marvel, what's interesting is I don't, back in the 90s, most of the parallels for Upper Deck was all four major sports, right?
Hmm.
And it was all four major sports, and as time went on, you got to see which sport was more popular or sought after. Like, and it was like, so for instance, if you think of the 24 karat gold brilliance, right? That was one parallel, but it was all four sports. And I think except for the NHL, but all of these parallels in the 90s had all four of these. I am interested to see what happens if Fortnite gets in this mix. Can it compete with these other major
All
characters'
right.
IPs? That's what's
Let,
gonna be fun to me.
let me see if I understand correctly. So let's
Yeah.
say if they do a parallel of one of one for,
Yep.
let's say, Star Wars, but
Yep.
then they do that same parallel one of one for
Yeah.
Fortnite, and the
Yes, you
Fortnite
get
one
it.
outsells that one, you want
Yeah.
to see the reaction, basically,
Yeah. I
right?
want to see the
Yeah.
reaction.
So yeah,
And
I'm
I
down.
think it's fair. I think it's like, like so if you have the super fractor of Star Wars, you have a super fractor of Disney 100, and you have a super fractor of Marvel. And then you throw Fortnite in there, not saying that it's going to outsell. I would love to see how it does in a market like that, because
Hmm.
that's when the antennas go up for everybody else, not us. We know what's up, right?
Yep.
But for everybody else, they're going to be like, "Hold up. Pilly did what?" And then it's going to be like against X, Y, and Z. That's when it gets interesting to me. So I hope something like that does
See, I'm
happen.
conflicted because like I have my cars back here and I didn't have these for a while. I've been loving it. I just been looking at my
Yeah.
cars. I was like, I'm really comfortable with that where I am. And of course, there's cars I don't have that
Yeah.
I still need. I'm really comfortable with like where I am, so I'm conflicted. It's like, yes, I want this hobby to like crap on all the other hobbies. Like, yeah, we're the shit. Yeah, this
Hmm.
stuff is amazing. But at the same time, it's like, damn, that means the price is going to be astronomical, and I won't be able to keep building up like this.
Hmm.
So I have mixed feelings about it. But I think that our hobby is so strong that
Hmm.
we're going to blow these other hobbies out of the water if it comes up to that neck and neck. I
Yeah.
honestly think we will. I mean, I know there's Star Wars die-hard fans, but man, I have Fortnite is such like JL just started playing, and like he's already
Mhm.
been saying in the chat here like how like he's already obsessed. He feel like he's missed too much. It's such a good IP that I think the fans are going to be lifelong. I really do.
Yeah. That
I did, Daniel. I did. I
ah,
did a
yeah,
trade.
yeah, he told me,
I
he
did a trade
told
with
me.
Daniel, so I finally picked up. Um, it hasn't come yet, so I haven't put in the recent pickups or anything.
Yeah,
But
you gotta show it when it
yeah,
comes.
I'll show it when it comes. But I got a Midas crystal shard finally with a trade. Now I'm probably gonna be cracking it open and sending it to
As
tag,
you
but
as you
because
should.
it's a 9. If it was a 10, I'd keep it a 10, but it's a
Mhm.
9, so I'm probably gonna crack it open and send it off so I can just go to my PC.
Yeah.
Um,
T
so yeah.
Matthew, to Dylan's point, right? This is what's interesting to me because I know I've been looking at all the other aspects of how they released these products. And man, when this like if they market this right, I'm interested in what will happen. Like and like you said, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed
Okay,
bag.
well, let's look. Let's look. Their Fanatics Fest was like off the chain, man.
Yeah.
Like all those, they put a lot into marketing. If
Mhm.
they do that with a product like Fortnite or whatever next year, and they
Mhm.
advertise like that, it'll be crazy with all the kids that are gonna be out there.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. And this is funny. It's like, yeah, we have a rabid fan base.
Yes.
Facts. $300
That's a fact.
for an exercise equipment, like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's not like it was like this happens to other hobbies where like I think sometimes Pokemon right now where a card's shooting off. I was looking at the data, but like the whole hobby starts taking a card, it goes up, and then it comes back down, or whatever. But no, people are still paying $300 for an exercise equipment,
Yeah.
and it's been like
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah. And
So
it's
I mean,
and it's crazy because what also happens from this is like I'm interested in seeing how people talk about it because if you people are gonna say things that's just gonna be not true. Like so, for instance, it's gonna feel like a flash in
okay.
the pan. It's gonna feel like a flash in the pan. But then if they really look back, it's like, wait, these collectors haven't had a product in this amount of time. It's
And
gonna
we
be
still
crazy,
here.
and we're still here. And we
We're
always said
still
we was
here.
gonna be like
Dude, this
we're
is the
still here.
strongest hobby without products. I'd like to see another hobby stay this active without
Yeah,
products.
yeah. Like I mean, you think
Is
about it.
that
Prices
possible?
prices went down and podcasts shut down. I'm gonna just say that. Like it was some podcasts in sports, prices went
Hmm.
down and they disappeared. They split, they did X, Y, and Z. And it's like, yo, like we're like our hobby, our community, across the board, whether it's the Facebook community, obviously THG and our whole community, it's bro, we've been here. We've been here. So it's just
That's
it's up.
because it was authentic, man. It's
Yeah,
like the love for these cards, the love for the game is 100% authentic with all you
yeah.
guys. So, I mean, you guys know that when you see a crystal shard, like it looks different than sports crystal shards. I just gotta
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I mean, like I said, the closest one that comes to me when it comes to like perfection of that pattern is the original, the 1998. That is the closest it
Mhm.
gets, but it still doesn't beat what you get from a USA Crystal Shard.
All right, so before we get into a little bit of the Discord stuff for like the recent pickups, some of you guys, and you probably watching this the day after, but if
Mhm.
you guys weren't here for last week's episode, we did a giveaway, and I always feel bad for the people who can't make it.
Yeah,
So we asked you guys to post, and we'll go through those in a minute. After we do a recent pickup, we'll go and see
yep,
everybody's cards. But we did a giveaway on the Discord. People had to post their favorite card under $100. So it was just a really cool way to see some other cards.
hmm,
And so I put all those names into the list for a duck race, and whoever wins this gets a prize, and we will reach out on
yes,
Discord
sir.
to ship it out to you. So sorry for all the ads. I don't get paid for those ads, unfortunately. Let me make this can I go full screen, super full screen. There we go. All right. Should I shuffle it a couple times? Let me see.
Yeah.
Shuffle, shuffle. All right. Who do you got? Who do you got? I
I'm
got
gonna go with
somebody here.
Kevo. I'm gonna go with Kevo.
I'm gonna go with who is that with the purple hair? Fortnite 2019.
Let's see. Dang, Shane,
Although
Shane started off too strong, bro.
the chef Victor, the chef is kind of cool though. I thought I saw. Oh yeah, Richard's in there too though. Richard is always like
Yeah.
he's not able to make the lives anymore, but he's in here for this battle. Richard's like, I'll find a way to win. I
Yeah,
will. I
find
don't
a
gotta come to lives. I'll find a
way.
way.
Billy might be sneaky on this one because he's all the way in the back.
I can't believe you guys still bidding on that
Look at
the
this crap,
exercise
bro.
equipment. Yo, Richard is
Nah,
gonna
it's too
win,
it's too early. It's
dude.
too early. It's too
Dude,
early.
if Richard wins while not being here, they're gonna think that we did this
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yo, he broke a record if he wins this because nobody
Oh my
held
god.
first place like that.
Oh my god.
Dirty Dan.
No way.
Dirty Dan with the dub.
This shipped you something. I
Dirty Dan with the dub.
I should have waited till Friday. I just shipped you something.
Dirty Dan is like, nah, we winning this.
Dude, I just shipped you. Ah, dang it, man. God, post
That
office.
was lightweight, lightweight.
I thought Richard was gonna win that. I really did.
It
Richard
was
was
too,
coming in.
bro. It was too early. Like when you're in that 13 or 14
Dude, I
second,
know,
it
but he was
sucks.
holding it. He had such a
He would have broke a record.
oh man, dang, that was close. All right. So I'll get you your prize, Daniel. I'll get it to you and I'll ship it out. Again, another shipment to you. Coming. All right, let me see if I can post this over here. Everybody messaged me on Discord. I can't look at y'all's messages right now. All right, I'm gonna go through recent pickups because I already went all the way back to the 12th.
Yeah,
So, my man Jim, they were ripping cards right after our podcast last week, and they hit
yeah,
a Midas. I had to trade
crazy.
for my Midas. So, you know what? I gotta get back to ripping Rob because I did so bad in Series 3. I
You
had
gotta re up. You gotta re up and reset what
the
was
gambler
yeah.
in me like really needs to just like win
Nah,
something.
no exaggeration. You really did do bad in Series
I
3,
did
bro.
so bad. Let me see if
Yo,
I
you
remember this.
did bad, bro.
Whiteout, right? Whiteout,
Mm,
that's the name. Oh, I'm not sharing.
I
My
got
bad,
you.
y'all.
No, I got you.
All right, let me show y'all. They did the rip for Midas. My bad. And then we got Rice with the whiteout, I believe. And then um,
Let's see what
I
you
can't
got.
remember
Cause
it.
I ain't.
I
I
can't.
was gonna say, let's see what you got. Cause I ain't got it right now.
I
Yo,
I'm not gonna be able to remember.
this is a gift and curse. We do this all the time. We knew all these skins, but
Rio
time.
Grande. Yep, that's it. Like I don't even know. I don't question you because I know. As soon as you
Yep,
said it, I knew it.
time
God
doesn't
dang it!
hold,
Let's
man.
go, Bone Staple. Nice job, man. Jeez, man.
Yo,
All
what's
right, we
wrong
got
with
the
Daniel,
Brazil.
bro? What is wrong with him?
Okay, Daniel. All right.
What is wrong with him, bro?
Gold Trooper Brazil. Three Brazil. No, six. Six Brazils.
Six Brazil, he cleaned up. Yo, that's
Dang,
crazy.
that's crazy. 8889999.
All them.
Um.
I love the difference in the shower patterns too that you can see with all of these.
Well, with you wanting freaking Skull Trooper, and I keep seeing Skull Troopers, I keep coming back to like I don't even rock Skull Trooper
Uh-huh.
game, so I think that's why I haven't chased him so hard.
Yeah.
But it's just like a dark bomber. Like if I
Yep.
had, you know what I mean? Like that's one that I would keep. Like
Yep.
I'm happy grabbing if I
Yeah.
can at the right price. Dang, I would not mind to have that. Not bad for a 10, $200 for the promo. Was that
Anything.
P? Do you remember which P that piece? P5.
P5, and not only that, this is really strong for a 10. Good still, but this is one of the higher gems too. So yeah,
This is
great
also
card.
one of the more nostalgic of the
Mhm.
promo set. So like if you had to pick like some people aren't no longer is it gonna just be the promo set. Like you're gonna find singles from it.
Yeah,
And I think that's one of the stronger ones to get. Of
100%.
course, Galaxy, but like that's this is one of the
Probably
stronger ones.
probably one of the best Christmas skins to be honest.
Oh yeah,
It just works. It really does.
yeah. I mean the face. Now I kind of want one. The face is
Nah,
just
listen,
epic.
that
Um,
drink.
I was going after the female version. I think I told you this, and
Yeah,
like someone shipped me like one that was so roughed up, like it just put a bad taste in my mouth. I just stopped going after her.
yeah,
I was so pissed. And then they got the PSA 8 for one. What was that 140? I don't know what that is in US, but looks like a good deal.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a good deal. I
147,000
remember that card, but I didn't see the end of it. So
and documented with some reloaded
let's
subs.
go. Let's go.
I
Good
love
luck,
all the
bro.
choices.
Yes.
I would love to see Dream and a Crystal Shard.
Cause she already
Just
got that effect.
you already
Yo,
know. Yes.
yo,
Thank you. So,
come
because she
on.
always got that like rift effect with the butterfly and
Yeah,
everything. Yeah,
dang.
that would be dope to see. And I love the event card, one of my favorites.
Yep.
Um,
Meowsco's first shiny parallel coming. That'll be crazy.
Meowscles and Octochrome would be dope.
Yeah. By the way, I do know it's Meowscles, but I don't like saying that, so I say Meowscles. It just don't feel right. I
No
don't know why.
way. They posted the unlicensed Fortnite cards. Do
What?
they have
Heritage?
do they not have like any respect for IPs?
Heritage did? That's crazy. I didn't see that, JT. That's wild.
Does someone need to tell them that like that's not authentic? It's not licensed? What was the description? All right, I'm not gonna shit on. Someone might be selling it. I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
that's not my kind of thing, though. I don't like it when it's not unlicensed. Although you
Wow.
guys seen like so, Rob and I when we're creating cards for people for our pro members and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And we're trying really really hard to create our own characters, our own stuff, but while keeping it connected to Fortnite in some kind of way
Yeah,
without infringing on the IP because we really expect. I mean, we really respect the IP that Fortnite does and stuff like
yeah.
that. So we're doing our best to create our own like touch on things. So I just don't like unlicensed stuff personally.
That's crazy.
Interesting. It has 0 bids. Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Like they're taking. It's a bad look for our hobby though. Don't people like people aren't interested in it? Like what are y'all doing?
JT, I can't wait to for him to post it because I wonder like, is it good pictures? Like, is it even good pictures? Like, how does it look? Like, that is crazy.
I know people just frying those joints up because like never mind, I won't even get into it.
Yeah,
Documentary.
yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, some Optichromes. Galax. Dang, I need an Optichrome Galaxia. Are there any more at $6? Dang, Series 3
Oh my!
Optichrome is something that I have not been chasing.
I thought I only got that still. I got three instincts around that for around that price, maybe a little bit more. Uh, he got it for
I did get like a dollar
225.
card.
Yeah.
I got a Crystal Shard Series 3 promo set. The chick with the blue and the pink hair.
Uh huh.
I just like that skin a little
Yeah.
bit. So like I have it in SGC and I saw one raw for $1 or something like that. I was like, all right, I gotta get that for tag. I might as well.
Crazy.
Like those are some crazy deals. And got
Guff at
see, this
325.
pissed me off. I think I commented. I spent 20 some look, I actually have this right here. I
Uh huh.
bought this Optichrome for like 20 or $25 or something like that. Just
Yeah.
there wasn't any other available at the time. He got it for $3.
Is there PSA 10? There's PSA 10 Guffs, right? In cracked ice? Because they got that roller mark, but I cannot get a 10 on Terra, and it's pissing me off. And she has the roller marks as well.
Let's find out.
I haven't looked at Guff, so
I couldn't find a cheap crystal shard one. I mean, cracked ice one when I got the Optichrome. I
yeah.
want one at some point, but I'm
I
not
think
trying to
it
overpay right now.
I think it is a 10 in Guff, if I'm not mistaken.
There's got to be. I feel like 5 10s.
Bro, why can't I get a 10 in with Terra? That's pissing me off.
All
Because
right,
they
why
got
is
the
there like
same
no Guff cracked ice on the market then?
because they're probably not sending it because of the roller marks. They probably just got it stashed.
All right, then
Like
post it in there raw then, so I can get one. Why? There's only 18.
bro.
Like, because if you look at Midas,
Yeah, it's a lot of Guffs to go.
yeah, Midas has 177. There's only 18 Guff graded. Can y'all please, if you guys don't want to grade it, just post it so I can get me a cracked ice one. Granted, I haven't looked in a minute, so maybe there's some out there, but
It's
that's wild.
that roller mark is interesting though how they go about that.
10 hollow foil and SGC.
Beautiful.
Look, see, there's some people collecting some SGCs.
Look at that
Ooh, a
chaos
10
agent.
Chaos Agent. Oh, that's dope.
Beautiful.
Ooh, I like that one. I like that one more than my PSA.
Now that does look good in the SGC slab. No lie.
Well,
That
the
black.
PSA one looks good too because it's red on red.
Yeah.
So the
But
PSA one
that
looks good too. But I don't have a 10, so the 10's dope. Peely 10. Nice.
nice, nice.
All right, maybe.
The base cards look amazing in SGC.
Yes, that's what
Dude.
we said about Renegade
Yep.
Raider.
The base cards look
That's why I
amazing.
think Reloaded looks amazing in
Mhm.
SGC. Especially Renegade Raider gives you that like
Yeah.
those old look. But Peely's base card in general
It's good.
is super nice.
Yeah.
I actually really like his base card. I don't know why. It's just super clean. And we got man, this is a good submission, man.
It is.
9.5. And hey, at least they're matching. They're not 10s, but at least both of them are
Yeah,
matching.
yeah.
So you can't be mad at that. Like if I had a 10 and then 9.5, I have to resub. But you got two
I know, right?
9.5s, I feel like you're good. I
Yeah,
think that
you
was a
good.
perfect submission. All right, now this one's crazy, guys. If you guys don't know the history between this comic,
My goodness.
so you guys know these are some rare black and white sketch versions, virgin versions,
There you go. There you go. You got
virgin versions
it.
of this comic. Lily had a few of these, and he got them illustrated by I think the inker, the person who did the ink work on them, I believe.
Mhm.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Lily can in the comments. So he got Drift, he got Black Knight / Dark Knight,
Mhm.
and then he got Renegade Raider with the bat symbol, which is dope.
which is super dope.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite? Yeah, colorist. Thank you. What did I say? Inkist?
Yeah,
I
no,
appreciate you, JT. JT's
I ain't
coming
gonna
back.
lie. The drifting, the I was letting this slide, but it was
You were gonna let that dress
yeah,
out.
I
You
was
were waiting to
nah,
someone
nah,
else
I
to
was
point it out.
no, the drift and Joker is fire, but that Black Knight, Dark Knight is
So the cool
that's
thing
top
about the
tier.
Black Knight Dark Knight is people always make the comment, "Oh, it's the
Dark
Dark
Knight,
Knight. It's the Dark Knight."
yeah,
No, it's the Black Knight. So I thought that was a cool little like shade at those people who make that mistake.
yeah.
But of course, I think my favorite's Renegade Raider. He actually did a really good job. He got the goggles. I think they did a good job.
I'm still waiting to
Um,
send mines in. I'm gonna put my mines in the PSA slot. Waiting
oh,
till
the
next year. Yeah.
one of those. Dang, I'm waiting all the way for tag before I grade mine. If they ever actually do it, but
Uh
I can't wait to see your PSA ones. Um, let's see, we got Peru Man, Cracked Ice, Red Knight. I hate that it's called Frozen Red
it's
Knight.
so yo, it's so annoying. That's ridiculous,
I wish
bro.
they said it called it something else, man. That was they got lazy.
But
They
you
got
know what though? It wouldn't have. What the hard part is, they wanted that to be Red Knight. Like they didn't like it's like the bright bomber, dark bomber aspect.
yeah.
But
So like
it
Red Knight
worked with
property
that.
was like one of the best selling 2,000 V-Buck skin. So they
Yeah.
wanted to carry that branding throughout it.
Yep.
I guess. Yeah, that makes
Yep.
sense.
That was definitely branding.
Inverted Skull Trooper,
Like it.
nice. And then my favorite pickup of the week,
Come on. That
our
Drake
girl
killed,
Max.
bro. We killed that one. No lie,
Yeah, we
we killed
killed
that
it. So you
one.
guys gotta let us know in the comments what y'all think of this card, especially the people who own one. The gold foil, we put a lot of work into this one. It's dope.
The two great moments on this one was the first one was when I seen how the tattoo came out,
Oh
and
god, the
then
tattoo is my favorite part.
when you pulled off the shower pattern, I was like, all right, bro, it's that takes it over the top. The shower pattern, and then the way the tattoo came out was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was killer. Yeah, it was definitely a labor of love for this one.
Yeah.
So, all
Yeah,
right,
JL, it'll be
King.
dope to see. It'll be dope to see.
We've got Grill Sergeant,
Uh-huh.
Red
Red
Line.
line. Come on, bro. You gotta keep your mind sharp.
I'm also trying to look at the grades as I go. So
Yeah.
I was looking for any 10s. We got the drum gun, a scorpion, med kit, sparkle specialist, which I think I still have one of these, an Italy version that I need to
Hmm.
grade because I want one of this in the USA.
Yeah, the
He's like
USA.
one of the skins like I don't have for some reason. Like I guess I didn't play enough, and I just really want that one, like
Cause
the OG one.
you just missed it, right? Because what did you get to in series two? Yeah, season two, my bad.
Dude, I can't remember because I started off playing Save the World, and then I can't remember when I started playing the actual Battle Royale one. Because I was playing with Blue Squire.
You know
I
what's
can't.
worse? You know what's worse? I'm almost positive because this happened to a lot of people. I'm almost positive you left V-Bucks on the table too going into the next season.
Oh yeah, 100%,
Like that's because it just
a
wasn't
hundred
as
percent.
urgent. You know,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just
yeah. I wasn't trying because like remember I told you like I had just gotten
yeah,
back. I was like I want to play a video game. I haven't played video games in forever. I've just
yeah,
been working my ass off, and so like let me play the zombie game. And
yeah,
then it was a multiplayer shooter, and so I wish I played more that season. Secret Lair, like you guys just saw what was in my collection. I love these.
yeah,
Um, the lands specifically. So when I bought my Secret Lairs, I bought mostly traditional
yeah.
and like 5 sets of the lands.
Hmm.
Dude, the lands are my favorite ones. It's like it
Yeah.
just brings me back. Like you got Fatal Fields, you got the freaking shark. It's like
You got
yeah,
Ice King spot.
the Ice King Castle, man. Like it's
Yeah.
just I just love these a lot. The artwork is just dope. So shout
Yo,
out.
can I say one thing when it comes to the Fortnite game? They have to mimic zombies for Horde Rush when it comes to Fortnite. If they mimic zombies for Horde
Oh,
Rush, that would be amazing, bro.
yeah, so
Like,
they are they're making lots of progress to like the first person thing, and that'll help. So
yeah,
like what made those zombie games really cool is like the fear version of it, kind of. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like the like panic, and you
yep.
don't get the panic from the zombies they have.
No, no,
It just doesn't work. So the zombies is too cartoony, I think.
bro.
So yeah,
Zombies in Call of Duty was top tier, bro.
yeah, it
Oh
was.
my god.
It's just actually one of the games I love the most. It's just so
Yeah.
much fun. It's just something you just keep playing. Yo,
A lot
GT, are
of
you going to New York Comic Con? Because Black House is trying to get me to go, and um, I thought about it, but I'm just too busy. I just can't make
yeah.
it. I also don't have any money to grade stuff, so that's a big part of that.
You gotta wear your
And
aura outfit the next Comic Con, bro.
no, I'm not. Yo, so I went to the Baltimore Comic Con with Black Ash, and
Yeah.
like he was meeting me there. I was like, he was asking where I was at. I was like, yo, yeah, just go to up there, and I'm at the top of the escalator. I'm the one dressed up as Aura.
Yo, he probably was like, nah, bro.
He's like, wait, what?
Yo.
I was like, all right, see you in a minute. Hung up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Um, no, I'm never doing that again. That was a one
Speaking
time
of
thing.
speaking of aura, but yeah.
Oh, this is not Aura's.
I didn't say anything. I just said speaking of
Okay,
aura.
this is Autumn Queen 9. Like I said, dope card. Looks very nice.
You need one,
Uh,
bro.
I don't need one. But no, but it is a really, really nice looking card. I'm not gonna lie. Like the oranges looks really, really nice. War Fighter with the max card. Shout out to War
Let's
Fighter.
go.
I'm so glad we did the hollow on the label,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That joint hits.
Jim with a hollow foil Buccaneer.
Shout out to season 8.
Funny enough, all my girls are dressing up as pirates, all 5 of them. Well, no, not the baby. She's gonna be a dog this Halloween,
Yeah.
but they're gonna be pirates. All right, Rise and Bamboo, don't mess with me. So he got what is this? USA packs to rip with the kids and a base set of Brazil. Oh sweet, I didn't even see the base set. Go
Dang
for
though.
sale.
The way he has these laid out bring me back to opening those packs, like the fat packs and stuff like that.
Packs, man. I'm trying to get to ripping, man. All right, we got Brew Man. I love Suki.
Suki pose is crazy, bro. Yo, it's just too fire. Too fire.
So we do got some people with some SGC. So I might have been wrong earlier when I was talking about CGC.
Mm-hmm.
It
It
might
does seem
be
like they have a
it maybe SGC does have a bigger fan base. I don't know. We have to look at the pop reports to see. We still
CGC
think
might be a
PSA is
strong
probably
third.
yeah. CGC might be strong third. Dynamo Dancer and Summer Drift. Dope. Dr. Mentor. Man, Car, you've been going crazy.
Listen, fire.
Kari's collection has been like
Yo, so
on
y'all
a
sleep.
one-way track up.
This is where y'all sleeping on Diamond Diva though. Her
I'm not sleeping
pants,
on.
her pants is a cracked ice pattern, bro. Like
Yeah.
it just works. It works, bro. It's super fire. Diamond Diva is she actually, I'm not gonna lie, she should be sweatier. She should be. She
So
should be.
she had a
She
sweaty
used to be.
moment.
Yep.
She
She
used to
used
be
to be.
sweaty. And she just fell off. And some skins do that. It's
Mhm.
like those. It's like those skins that like rookie year you think gonna be the best thing. Year 2, Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
Any player that comes to my team on the Wizards, any
Yeah.
player like that, it's just like they fall
And
off.
I do have a gripe, unfortunately, when it comes to usage. Like I know I'm
Okay.
transparent. So it might be a chink in the armor, bro.
All right, I'm ready to hear
And
it.
it's not due to anything but the actual where the game is going.
Okay.
So reload has taken a good share of battle royale. Let me explain. There is no card. I mean, if you go to usage right now, if the numbers is so drastically low, and I know it only comes from battle royale. The numbers this season for how many people are
All
playing
right,
battle royale is
real quick.
drastic. Yeah,
But before you go further, I want to know. You mean like you don't mean like there's a crack in the armor for like the the
just the statistics that we get,
just yeah,
data.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, but you don't think it's a chink in the armor for like how much people play with the skin versus how much they want to collect it. You think there might be a chink
that,
in the armor for using Fortnite.gg's
yeah,
usage data,
yeah,
right? That's what you're
yeah,
saying? Okay.
yep,
I just want to make sure that you weren't
yeah.
saying that marketing is
No,
more important. No, you're
no,
just
it's
saying
just
that the data from Fortnite.gg because of this new game mode. And
hmm
that's a good point because that goes for creative too, right?
yep,
So it's only
yep.
battle royale that it takes into account.
And
Interesting.
battle royale not falling off, but it being spread out across. Like reload is taking a lot of that. Like if if we once again, y'all know I have a problem with screenshots. Like the numbers for top 10 is
Hmm.
probably like a fraction of what usually happens in a season. And this is the first time this happened. So I don't know
Yeah,
if it's a trend. So we'll
and
see.
they'll probably adjust. So,
Yeah.
but you're saying for this season, be careful with that data.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, Rob and I usually just take what we see
Yeah.
because
It's just a
but we didn't
snapshot.
we in the beginning we didn't look at Fortnite.gg, but then when we
Mhm.
found it and we looked through the data, it matched up with what we already thought. So that's why
Yeah.
we shared it with the community and stuff like that for people who didn't play the game. But now
Yeah.
that's a good way to be transparent to show that there
Yeah.
may be some discrepancies, and as the game evolves, it's going to keep doing that, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully,
100%.
they modify it.
I actually will reach out to him and see if that's possible.
Splatterella, dope card. Actually, I feel like she should be more popular, to be honest.
Yeah. With the scar on the shoulder, bro.
Yeah, Scar. All right, we're going to add a new Fortnite checklist for all cards with
With weapons.
guns, with
Yeah.
weapons, because that's kind of cool. That's a cool thing. Same thing
Yeah.
with Echo and the hand cannon. Why are you picking up all the Galaxias? I need to know. You keep posting Galaxia like you about to be the Galaxia collector. I'm gonna need you to chill.
Oh
Chill on my
shoot.
girl, all right? Chill. And then you got less than $50 for all cracked ice.
Dang, that's a nice little combo there too.
I like the Army Girl and I like Velocity. Is that right?
I actually rock with all of them. Ironically, like I even like the standard. What is those? The banner skins. I
The
like the
banner
standard.
skins.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were super sweaty or super popular. They
yeah,
might still be. I don't even
yeah.
know. I still think this is Renegade Raider. I still do. I
That's
kind of
funny.
want. I need to
Wait,
hold on to one just in case.
what is while you going through these, I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Jim with another Hollow 8 long shot. And Dutch School with the brickheads. And so like you had to like this was after the pre-order. If you order it, you get a brickhead. So if you pre-ordered, I think you missed out on these or something like
Mhm.
that. It was kind of confusing. I'm really hoping they do the Fortnite characters in like little baggies, the blind bags.
Yeah,
Everyone's getting the Legos. I haven't bought any Legos yet.
I want the battle bus.
Yeah, that's what Sparkle Specialist posted here. I would have to
So
display it, but where would I display it?
to your point, velocity is headhunter, but that doesn't mean it's renegade. But
It,
it
it
does help.
doesn't mean
It does
it does
help
help.
your. It does help. It does
It
help.
does help.
I don't know if I'm with it, but I will say that you do have a leg to stand on.
Dude, I'm telling you, if that comes out, and I'm just saying
You
we
do have
can
a
mark this episode October 18th. I mean, I
well.
said it years ago, but I'm just saying. We got Sparkle
That would
Specialist
pair
10.
well with my future Raptor, so that would be dope.
Yeah, that would be you would so if I really wanted to jump into that, I'd have to get both. But
Yeah,
like they're
series
gonna
one,
do
series
something
two.
together somehow, I feel like.
Yeah,
A spin-off show with Renegade Raider. Or we got another reverse inverted school
inverted.
trooper.
Yep,
Oh.
they should have did the gold.
Alright, here's a CGC. And the hollow's clean as hell.
Bro, you don't like that slide. You don't
I don't
like the
mind the
late.
slab. I don't like the label.
Really? That's crazy. I like it, bro. I really do.
Uh,
Like, if I didn't go with PS, I would literally do CGC. I just like it's clean because it got the black border. Like you know how you're saying PSA. It got.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
It's
They could
not
have did better
horrible.
on the. They could have did better on the number side. Like it just
Mhm.
looks lackluster, but overall, it's a pretty dope slab overall.
I mean, for what it is, like, you're just categorizing it, you have all this stuff. It's just I don't
It
know.
something don't hit for
It's
you.
a giant yeah, first of all, it's a giant freaking label. Like, it's
They
so
wasn't cutting back
tall.
on that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so tall. And I get it. There's a lot of information you gotta put on there. I don't know. Just
Yeah.
hard to put a finger on it. It's
I feel you.
not
I
for
feel
me.
you.
Um Again, if you guys want to read through all the comments and stuff like that, just you got to go to the Discord.
Yeah.
Jim, let's go with a Sash Sergeant. I know like 2 or 3 people who actually like this skin now.
What was his location on the OG map? It was I think we did this before. I'm starting to have deja vu's or something. I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh.
It's dang, I can't
Dude, I
remember.
can't remember any of the names of any hang on CDs.
Of anything.
When I was looking at the Magic the Gathering set, I was trying hard to remember those ones. So I'm not even
Bro,
gonna
it's
try.
bro, we getting close to a decade. It's gonna be impossible at some point.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. King with another promo. The promos are making a comeback.
Yeah,
Molten Marauder. That joint looks
as they
9.
should.
I thought these were like scratches. Those must be like little
I
hairs.
think that's the slab. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I was about to say, beat up.
look
Wishroom
at
got
that.
these over to King.
That
Released them.
that joint did pretty good. Did you see it? You see what it ended at? The PSA 10.
No. Uh-uh. No, they didn't end yet. No, wait. Wait. No, wait. Stop. Stop. This is everyone's. They didn't end yet, right? Stop.
Mm.
Watch this. And son of a. Okay, that's fine. I couldn't get it anyway. It went way too high. But here's funny enough is that one of you guys has like a 7 or an 8 online, and I try to get for like, I don't know, a little bit less than what that is at, and they said no. I was
Nah,
like, the
yeah,
10's gotten that. I mean, you got to come down on your
yeah.
price a little bit, man. Just a little bit. A Red Knight
Let's
Brazil.
go.
And you got the Drift.
Solid grades for Brazil.
Dude, the Drift R is that trench is so
Yeah,
dope.
bro.
We got Vanguard and Lux. Hyper Ridge. Ooh, nice. Where'd you get a raw one from? I haven't seen a raw beef boss. That recent pickup. I haven't seen any of those posted.
Yeah, one of the best poses right there.
Dude, I have one of these to get graded. I can't wait.
Uh-huh.
I love this card.
Yeah, it's a beautiful card, bro.
Not even because of like in game. I just really like
Nah,
it. It's just
ice cold.
got some good ones here
Look
too.
at that.
Optichrome 10s. 10s are not easy in Optichrome.
Mm-mm.
Stick Hollow 10.
Let's go, get hype.
10s galore. God dang, get hype. Man, 10s galore. But yeah, and this price came down. I still think that she's gonna be part of the story.
Yeah, I think she's coming back.
I think she's coming back for sure. I think
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. JT been saying this from jump, but Win is about to knock it out the park, bro. He about to go crazy. I feel it now. Like I feel
you
like
feel
he's
it.
about. Yeah, I feel like he's about to go crazy. I think it's gonna be the start of chapter 6. I think it's gonna be
I mean, if you think that makes sense, like let's get him started on his own island and everything,
yeah,
and then let's see him tie it together.
yeah.
That's a good point. Chapter 6 could be something
Chapter.
completely different than we've seen
Mhm.
before.
There's some speculation that he's going to bring the story back full circle, like the 7 and everything like that. I'm just interested to see where he take it. I want that to happen in a way, but I'm also open to him just telling a completely different story as well.
You got some major cards here, Dirty Dan, man. I see you.
Yeah.
Dirty Dan tried to get my green sniper. Glad I held on to that joint.
Would have been interested in that one if I didn't give up. Oh
What
my
the
Lord,
heck?
have mercy.
JT, come on. All right, this deserves an open in browser kind of
JT, what?
conversation.
Okay, this is crazy, bro.
What the heck, JT?
Bro.
I'm
All right.
speechless. I'm
I don't
speechless.
even. Did he just post this?
Today at 11:24, 10 minutes ago. God dang. That's dope. God dang. Why you do this to us? Why are you just like stunning us
Yo,
like this? God
Kari,
dang.
Kari, if you're still in here, you know the dude that Jeff Wilson interviewed and he said he had more bats than the Hall of Fame. That's gonna be JT when it comes to Fortnite. He gonna have more of the exclusive items than any employee
Like
has in
I just
Fortnite.
know that JT has like he has like a storage locker somewhere, and then
Like,
that someday it's gonna end up on Storage Wars, the show, and
yeah.
like someone's just gonna open up all this stuff and see all this Fortnite memorabilia in there, and they're just gonna hit the jackpot.
So you know what he's gonna do is he's gonna keep doing this for 10 more years, and then he's gonna open up a Fortnite museum right next to
And
Fortnite's headquarters in
yeah,
North
and then
Carolina.
just charge people.
Yep.
Oh, that's actually a
Yep.
good idea.
There you go.
Oh, we should do that. We should open up the THG Fortnite
Yeah,
Museum.
right there. There it is. JT's
Oh,
wing. He'll have his
JT's
own wing.
wing. All right. Let's go to the giveaways. Let's
Yes.
do. All right. Jasper's entry was $100 naked peely,
I'm Billy.
unpeely.
Yeah, yeah. If it was
That's
naked,
just that's
because
just
you
a
see, you're not helping Epic Games when they was in court and they said, "So what's this Pilly eye about?" What you mean? What's it about?
Alright, here's the crazy thing. The regular Peely with the peel on is naked. The unpeely version has clothes on.
I get what
That
you say. I get what
that's
you say.
kind of
Okay,
wild.
that almost flew over my head for a second. I thought you was on some whole metaphoric type
No,
stuff,
it's
but I
just
got you.
weird that I guess like the peel is his clothes. They had to put something on
Yeah,
him.
that's why they asked him what you. That's why they asked him in
Yeah.
court. What's this
Hmm.
Pilly about? They're like, what? It's a banana.
It's a banana.
Wait, what?
Brazil Hollow from Dirty Dan under 100. He likes that Rex skin.
Ah, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a
Punk.
real good one.
Yeah, I like Punk, man.
His
How's
Chrome
he?
style was dope.
The Chrome style was dope. I have that one. I have
Yeah,
that one
me
in the
too.
game. Shane, Beach Bomber, Laser.
Good one.
Nice. Under 100.
Hey,
It's under 100 still.
bro.
Maybe it is.
I
Probably.
think it is. I think it is.
So,
Dang, I remembered.
Wonder.
Crazy.
Nice. Favorite under 100. Yeah, $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. I'm still, I don't have the skin either.
It's a good one too. I like the
I
skin a
wish I
lot.
had the skin. Yeah.
Wait, you mean you don't have it in game?
I don't have it in game. I looked.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Wait, so you have drift though, right?
Yeah. Maxed out all the way.
You sure?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm
No.
pretty
Oh no, my
sure.
bad. My bad. I switched it. You don't. You have Ragnarok,
Do I have Ragnarok? I might not have Ragnarok.
bro. I think you got our archive. You gotta check your archive.
Yeah, I'll check archive. I don't know. I don't
Because
have
if
her.
you
I
have
don't
if
think.
you have Ragnarok, you have her.
Maybe I don't have Ragnarok.
Ah, okay.
I think I bought Valkyrie and I was like, fuck it, I don't want Ragnarok.
Because what would that? Do you have Rook?
That I don't know. I'd have to check.
Oh, okay.
Because this was back when I was freelancing a lot.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like my
I'm
my my
telling you,
my
them work seasons be interesting, bro.
the
I can
work
pinpoint all
seasons,
of them.
man, like, and also like some of them like I was doing it with my wife and stuff like that. So like
Yeah.
I don't know. We were taking turns, probably weren't getting very many levels. Richard got a 10 for under $100.
That is crazy.
So
Oh yeah,
are we
that's
saying like best card you got for under $100 or worth 100? I'm not sure, but we let this one slide. Captain, what's up? And the 9. See, like if they did Dream, she goes with Dream, right? He goes
yes.
with Dream.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so that'd have been dope if we got both of those in cracked ice.
I never looked at his
Billy.
mask. His mask is pretty dope.
Well, I like his moon design here.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
So Billy with what's his name? Westrom's favorite card.
bro. This is a great.
Cool.
This one was one of my favorite accomplishments. Getting a clean Jules laser. That was hard to find, bro.
Like all of
Like,
them are hard to find out without the like.
yeah, bro. I found what I was like. Okay, this is a
Dude,
dub.
I still like jewels, and I don't have any jewels. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know what I'm gonna do.
you mean card wise?
Yeah,
Yeah,
card
yeah,
wise.
yeah.
Yeah, I have
I'm
the
not saying
skin
it's
in game.
impossible. If you played in chapter
He's like,
2, yeah,
he's
it's
like, Dylan,
impossible.
you're capping now. You say you don't
Yeah,
have
I
all
was like,
these
it's
skins.
no
You gotta
way,
be
bro.
lying. You gotta be lying. I got like 500 skins. This is I don't know. Frozen
Yeah,
fish sticks.
bro, look
That
at that
laser.
laser.
Ooh. This is. I've been thinking a lot about Agent Peely. Now that I have in mind, I really want an Agent Peely now.
Bro, the Midas lore is series 3, and people are just sleeping on this. I know JT's not, but
Yeah,
people
yeah,
are
fact.
the Midas lore is in literally in series 3, and it's crazy to me.
So that's a good one for under $100. Yeah, I'm looking at that one. I'm looking at that one strong. Like
You know,
I want one of those
you
cards.
know who should have been in series 3, and I think they dropped the ball. It's a lot of cards that could have been in there, but just based off of Midas lore, Marigold should have been in there, bro.
Oh yeah, hundred
She should have been
percent.
in there.
Could she have
And
made it into Series 3?
I think so. It's been a while since she's been out, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she didn't come out till a couple seasons after Midas, right?
Yeah, but I think she still could have made season. Like she wouldn't have been able to make it. Like for
I think they
instance,
stopped.
no, she
I don't
came
remember
out.
where I
Yeah,
forget when
let's
she
see.
came out.
It's, let's see.
Now, Scrap Knight Jules is one of my favorite. I rocked that skin for like 2 months
No,
straight. I don't know
the
why. I
Jules,
just really like that one.
Juice variant with the mask is just, bro. The black mask over
Mm,
that joint is fire, bro.
that
Like
one's
that
pretty
is,
cool.
yeah. I like Jules and Gang.
Yeah, no, I like Jules.
Who was he just talking about? My brain is fried at this point.
Yeah, the female might is
There,
Marigold.
there you go.
Sorry, it's late.
Uh, she came out chapter 2, season 5. So she would have just made it because chapter 2, season
Those we have in there. That's chapter 2, season.
6. Was it 6 that was the last season? I think it was 6 the last
Yeah,
season.
no, we definitely have 6 because we have that chick that was in
Yeah,
season 6 with like the arrows and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, we have
So
her in
she,
there.
so she could have made it, but she probably was pretty close to that cutoff.
Yeah, and you know them. They didn't know how to pick skins to save their
Yeah.
lives. They couldn't even pick
No,
pickaxes to save their life,
no,
man.
literally.
Dude, like they were just shooting in the dark. Like, do we want this
Um,
Renegade Raider? She's kind of bland. Let's throw her out of series 1.
listen.
No offense, Panini.
Could you imagine if that was the case though? Like, what if we found out that was the case?
Like it was just random, just like this one's pretty
Yeah,
bland. Let's throw this one out. But then it's like, oh, but
literally.
the exercise equipment, just a lot of people that work out. Let me stop. All right. Did you have anything else for tonight?
Nah, that's good.
All right, y'all. If you guys are pro members, thank you so much for supporting. If you guys are subscribed on YouTube, thank you. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. We're at 912 subscribers. I would love to hit 1,000 before the next set comes
That would be
out.
amazing.
That would be really cool. If you guys want to join the Discord, just go to FortniteCards.com. And to get the Discord link, you have to become like a free user. So you
Yeah.
can sign up there. And we will catch you guys on Wednesdays and Fridays. So
Yes, sir.
see you guys next time.
Have a good one, y'all.